All right, y'all, what is up? It's been a minute since we made a House of the Dragon video, but here I am bringing you some news coming from season 2. There are rumors of a rewrite happening, of course, resulting in production delays. I wanted to also talk a little bit about some casting news as well. So let's talk about it. So this is just like preliminary reports, very much surface level kind of rumors. So when we get more details on this, I will definitely be bringing it to you all. And this is kind of the only article I could find about it because I saw the tweet first that I'll show you. But then I saw this article here, and the article also doesn't have a whole lot of information either. But I think it's just like we could talk about the implications of what they're saying, what this all means. Let's go. So this will come from Wiki of Thrones. George R. Martin's rumored involvement in House of the Dragon season 2 script rewrites led to production delay. We could skip around here. According to a recent report by the Twitter account Westerosies, I'm gonna put up their tweet here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. They said filming for House of the Dragon season 2 has reportedly been delayed to start April 17th and wrap up in December. Rumors are circling that author and producer George R. R. Martin is involved in some script rewrites. Confirmation will be made once more information releases. And Westerosies, this account has been bringing us a lot of really good news, a lot of really trustworthy information. And like they said, when we find out more information, I'll definitely be here to discuss it with y'all. But let's pick up with this article. So yeah, it says a rumor about George R. R. Martin being involved in a number of script rewrites for season 2 has been circulating. This might be one of the reasons why the starting date of the show's filming has been further delayed to April, which was initially firmly confirmed to begin in March. In an earlier interview, writer Sarah Hess had said they had already finished writing the season 2 finale back in January. If the show is actually undergoing rewrites, there might be something that Martin would not approve of, and the task becomes even more difficult since Sapochnik is not there to offer his insight. Do you think the rumors are true? Tell us in the comments below. So, a lot of times when things are, I understand that it's rumors, this could be all talk or whatever, but I would not be surprised if this was the case, especially like this article says Sapochnik was leaving certain positions. So I'm sure the workload in general had to be balanced out. But if there was something, I don't know, if you're going to delay the filming, if you're going to delay the production, that meant that something was really going on with the script. And if George R. R. Martin's involved with the rewrites, I know he's involved with the show, but like if he's involved with the rewrites, I'm happy about it. I'm very happy about it. But to me, it's just like, okay, was it just that, like I said, was it just that they had to balance out the workload? They had to rethink certain things because Sapochnik's left, or is it because, like the article kind of said, maybe there's a possibility that George R. R. Martin saw something that was going on in the scripts, it was going on in the second season of the show, and was just like, girl, absolutely not. This is not going to happen. I'm not going to have the same shipwreck that the last show was, especially toward the final season. So I'm just going to step in and rewrite it, right? So I don't know which one it is, and I cannot sit up here and act like I know which one it is because we don't know. We don't have a whole lot of information. But all I'm saying is that as annoyed as I am about the delay in production and the delay in filming, I would much rather them take their time to get this shit together, get this shit right, because after what y'all did to Daenerys' character, after the uselessness of magic in the last show towards the final seasons, y'all need to make sure y'all get this shit 100% together. And if George R. R. Martin thinks that there's even, a semicolon out of place, a period that's out of place, do you see what I'm saying? A parentheses that should be in a different place. I don't care if there was a T that needed a cross, an I that needed a dot. I don't care what it was. I don't care how long he takes to write this shit or how long it takes for the production to get back on track. I just need for that script to be good. I'm so sorry. The dialogue was good. The script was good, especially in the first season. Everybody had their notes. Everybody had their critiques. But it's like, to me, it was a very strong season 1 was a very strong foundation, whether or not you agreed with some of the changes that they made with the books or whatever. Like, I think that season 1 was a strong foundation, so y'all cannot fuck it up. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, if George has to come in there, right, and says, all right, I don't like this shit, even though like it's obvious to me that everybody involved in the show does not want to slow down production, right? They don't want to slow down production. So something interesting or, you know, serious, maybe heavy, must have happened if they're stepping in like, nah, let me rewrite something. You know, let me rewrite some of this. But yeah, take your time, but don't take too much time. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I would much rather wait for something cool, wait for something solid, than for y'all to be like, okay, well, this is fine, and just push it out and go into and start producing something off of whack ass scripts. Like, I don't know. Like I said, we don't have any confirmation that this is exactly what's happening. But there are certain people, certain sources, certain news sites saying that this might be a possibility that George R.R. Martin is involved with these script rewrites. Just do it, get it together. Don't piss me off. don't piss me off, because y'all did that on the original series Game of Thrones. Don't piss me off. I would much rather you rewrite that shit and get it together. Okay. But yeah, I also saw some news about Emily Beacham, who, and if y'all watched 1899, even though fucking Netflix canceled that shit like they cancel everything else, but if you watch 1899, she was the main character. Really, really great actress. It recently was announced that she had auditioned for the role of Alice Rivers for season 2 of House of the Dragon. And I think I talked about Alice Rivers in one of my previous videos already. So, that's interesting. Although I read somewhere that sometimes when we see these audition tapes come out before before the season starts, before the show starts, it usually comes out from people who have auditioned and not gotten the role. So I don't know how true that is. Maybe someone who knows more about the TV industry, or, can confirm or deny that, I guess. But I did read somewhere that sometimes when you see these audition tapes coming out before a show starts or anything like that, it's usually coming from the people who have not gotten the role. But either way, I thought that she, even in the audition tape, I thought it was really cool. I thought she did a good job. But you could tell from the dialogue that it was Alice Rivers talking to Daemon Targaryen when he took Harrenhal, when they went to Harrenhal. So winteriscoming.net said that in the audition video, Alice is talking with Daemon Targaryen, who goes to Harrenhal to shore up Rhaenyra's support as the war heats up between her and her half-brother Aegon Targaryen for control of the Iron Throne. Alice says she's the closest thing Harrenhal has to a physician and offers Daemon a sleeping draught. This is consistent with the book, where it's said that Alice is rumored to have mixed potions and poisons. Throughout the dialogue, Alice questions Daemon's loyalty to Rhaenyra and pokes at his ego. In the book, it's not clear if Alice and Daemon ever meet during his stay at Harrenhal, but if they do meet, it's said that Daemon was immune to her charms, and indeed, he doesn't seem to be buying what she's selling in this video. So I, of course, thought that was interesting. Any kind of news or any kind of casting, any kind of information about these upcoming significant characters in season 2 is always going to get me excited. And just to see these actors try to get in the zone, get into the mindset, the world of Westeros while they're auditioning and stuff, was really cool to see. I think one of these companies is taking down these audition tapes, so I'm not gonna put it in I'm gonna put it in this video and get my shit copywritten. You already know how YouTube works. But yeah, I always think it's really cool. And also, Samuel Edward Cook auditioned for a character codenamed Charlie C. And everybody knows, based off of, what was going on in the video, like the audition tape, that Charlie C, the code name, actually stands for cheese. Because I remember in the audition tape, Samuel Edward Cook was talking and said, while he was auditioning, while he was like reading the lines or saying the lines, he was like, well, I got you in the palace, isn't like the next bit is yours, like you got to do the dirty shit, you know what I mean? And obviously this character is talking to Blood, who codename is Boris in the casting for HBO's casting. And they're also looking for another character codenamed Goon, and a lot of people are like trying to figure out who it could be. But yeah, so obviously they are casting Blood and Cheese. They're over talking about Alice Rivers. I cannot wait till we get even more information. Hopefully we get to see what's going on with Nettles. I don't know when she's gonna be introduced. But that character's be crazy, especially with Damon and how Rhaenyra's gonna be so fucking pissed that Nettles is in the equation at all. So yeah, season 2 is on its way. It's coming, even though certain things have been delayed and they're talking about rewrites. I am somebody who would much prefer y'all rewrite the scripts, rewrite pages, rewrite what y'all need to do, rethink it, rehash it, get it together, then just do some bullshit and put it out, because we saw what happened last time. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, take y'all time. If it's gonna take you a month longer from March to April to get this shit together to start filming, please just do that and make sure that we happy with the script, because absolutely the writing is the foundation. It's the foundation. So as long as y'all get that shit together, I don't mind it taking a little bit longer. But tell me what y'all think about all this information. Thank y'all so much for checking out the video, and I will catch y'all later. Peace.